now. Alright guys, what's going on? This is NGO Mugen behind the scenes for today and for a couple of weeks ahead. We're going to jump into PSAs right now, so anything that has happened within the previous week or stuff that might be happening in the future, we're going to let the panel talk about, you know, certain things that they want to do, then I'll do the wrap-up. So we'll start out with from who I see on my screen, left to right. So we're going to start off with Alex, then Shinwar, then Goken, On Your Knees, Playboy, K-Simi, and Nuke. So
alright,
like
well, Shinwar can help me out with this one.
I don't know you.
Vega has...
Hey, he took my PSA. Go ahead.
This is a joint one, doing Fusion High. What the heck?
He's stupid.
Alright, so, yeah, Vega has been announced for Street Fighter V, and he looks like Nelson with the shirt, or Nelson should be wearing Vega's shirt, you know, Times Square or something.
Telling me to wear a blouse?
I'm just
Pretty
saying.
much a Prince shirt.
Prince, yo, wait a minute. All right, so Vega's been announced, and Shinwar can probably delve into his control schemes. He may or may not be charged, but Shinwar, can you shed some light on that?
Yeah, actually, on Event Hubs, they just posted Nakali's and Vega's moveset, and Vega is a motion character as of right now.
But Capcom is saying that may change.
Yeah, it may change, but it looks like Capcom is trying to get away from the execution barrier and just trying to make things, you know, real smooth. Just with motions, but it looks fine. It looks cool. I wasn't expecting Vega, but you know they changed the mo with that open blouse shirt, yo.
And you know what? They should have made him look older, like they did Bison, because you see Bison has white hair, you know, and then Vega kind of looks like he's still the same.
Hold on. Hold on. We've been following Street Fighter V now for like 25 years. Okay. We thought in the anime they already show that Vega is a pretty boy. Right?
So you're saying he had work done, like his surgery, Botox?
Obviously, he had work done. Why would he need to look old if Vega?
No, but you gotta advance the character.
How do we even know that Vega in Street Fighter V is even the original Vega and not Vega's like son or something?
It's him.
What?
It's him.
Nah, that's Vega.
Yeah, that's him. That's the whole question. That's him.
My thing is, if I can interject, my thing is with Street Fighter, can we? These characters are 20 some odd years old now. Can we have something new?
Yeah, well, no. And here's the thing, and I'm gonna answer that. They actually tried that with Street Fighter 3 New Generations. And when New Generations came out in '97, it was a complete backlash. They took out the entire characters, the entire original roster, except for Ken Ryu.
Actually, Ken and Ryu weren't gonna be in it. Sean was supposed to be.
Initially, they weren't gonna be in it, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, the fans lit Capcom up and basically forced them. Right, and forced them to put.
1997. That was 20 years ago.
Right, and so what happened was, eventually they put in Akuma, and then they put Chun-Li, and then we had that drought from '99 till 2008 when Street Fighter 4 was released, and they put back the original roster. And then from there, you know, we've seen these other characters get back in. So now it looks like what they're doing, and you're right, Playboy. A lot of people are saying that. They was like, well, with Street Fighter 4, you brought the old characters back. Now, since we're progressing, especially story-wise, give us some fresh characters. And so what Capcom is trying to do is not only give you new characters, but then trying to change, for example, Ken. You know, everybody says Ken is the clone of Ryu and blah, blah, blah. So they're really trying to give him his own identity, his own moveset, and even differentiate his looks. So, but yeah, no, trust me, I hear you. You know, I think there should be a balance, though.
Yeah.
You know, you have your favorites, but hey, we'll see what Capcom's up to.
To answer on top of that for Shinwar, for people who didn't like Street Fighter 3 Generations, Double Impact, which is the Giant's Attack where Hugo got featured in, or even Third Strike.
Love that game.
I'm gonna just say this right now because I'm not speaking on behalf of the panel. This is just, you know, me, Mugen, speaking from, you know, behind the scenes.
Speak for yourself, sucker.
Y'all all fucking idiots for saying all that shit that, oh, we took out all the original characters was a bad idea. You guys need to learn how to get away from something that you're clinging on to. Accept something new and embrace it. Just like when Street Fighter EX came out. You have mad fucking new characters. And what do? You still shitted on them. Then EX2 came out. They had to bring back the classics. Why? Because you guys bitch too much.
Some people don't like change now.
Alright, but look, if you don't like change, don't buy the game. If you don't like change, don't buy the game.
Don't
bitch and complain.
What kind of PSA is this?
No, don't bitch and complain about a game that you want to be able to play since you're in a what, almost a 9 to 10 year fucking drought.
Well, no. What exactly are we asking for? Are we asking for a revamp of every character to be redone, a whole new set of characters?
People are gonna backlash. People are gonna backlash if you change it too much. Like with Ken, they changed him, but you can still see his original.
It's Ken. We know that's Ken. You know that's Ken.
Yeah, like
same thing with Mortal Kombat. You can't have a Mortal Kombat without Scorpion, without Sub-Zero.
Yes, you
can.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Man,
it's just the fact that it's the
sacrilegious, man.
No, it's the fact that
sacrilegious, man.
They did it before because he wasn't in Mortal Kombat 3.
Yep, he was not in 3. Yep.
But the Sub-Zero was in it though.
They brought him back in Ultimate.
It wasn't the original Sub-Zero. Wasn't the original Sub-Zero. That's the thing.
I'm talking about Scorpion.
But what I'm trying to say is just because I'll give you an example. Like you have Mortal Kombat, the very first one. You had like all the classic. You have Scorpion, Kano, Sub-Zero, Sonya. You know the rest of the fucking characters. You got pushed to like these characters, and then if something got removed or disappeared for a change, then you're gonna fucking bitch and complain about it because like, oh, that's my character. This is who I play with, and blah blah blah. Like these companies are always trying to come up with fresh ideas and not come up with stale ideas. Nintendo, for keep rehashing the same shit over and over again. Like you gotta allow some new to come into this. If you just want the same old shit, then gaming's gonna die very fucking quickly.
You know what? I think Arc Systems was smart where they had Guilty Gear, right? And instead of changing too much, they just made another franchise, BlazBlue.
That's how you attack it.
You do it that like Khalif is saying, and like I'm saying, it makes everybody happy.
Make another franchise. If you're gonna have a franchise with 10+ games like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, you're gonna have to have those characters in it that's been in there since day one, because those are the people that been playing day one that are still buying your 9th and your 10th game.
And you make the games better. Mortal Kombat gets better.
Every time
it's a game.
Right.
Yeah,
pre-press combos.
But technically in the sense, EX and Street Fighter 3 was kind of spreading away from the original Street Fighter path. And just to test the grounds to see what people would say. People fucking didn't really shit too hard on the EX series because again they had a lot of classic characters in the game, and they revamped it a little bit, slightly tweaked the movesets and stuff like that, so it wasn't too much of a backlash. When Street Fighter 3 came out, oh my god. Oh, who the fuck is this skinny blue-haired nigga? Oh, who the fuck is this white, stretchy arm, Blanca-ass motherfucker? Who's this skinny, wrinkly-ass old man with one arm? Like, people was going crazy. It was like, yo, get him out.
Here's the thing, Nelson. I see what you're saying, and I see what the other guys are saying. With Street Fighter 3, the problem was the change was too abrupt.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Because
Nelson,
EX was the same thing.
You only had 2 people. You only had 2 people that came back.
I don't care.
Nelson,
it doesn't matter.
Listen to the voice of reason.
No, it's not a voice of reason. It's a voice.
No, because what I'm saying is what they should have done with those new characters, still have the old ones. No. And then slowly phase them. Look, Street Fighter 4 did it perfect. They have
there was no perfect. It's just a lot of people bitched and complained. It's like, all right, guys, we're gonna put everyone in the game. Done. That's it. Nothing but bitching and complaining got that game done. That's it. And then for people who sit there who don't want to have new characters and they just want the classics, you just can't let go. You're not letting go of something that you've been forced upon since the beginning of Street Fighter 1. That's why. That's why you want your classic characters.
You know what, guys? I vote for Nelson to represent New Gaming Order in the debates for President of the United States.
Hey.
I just gotta say one thing, Alex, the voice of reason, that's an oxymoron. That can't happen.
Shut the hell up.
But
I got that joke, by the way.
we will stop this argument because I can go on forever. Does anyone else in the panel have any PSAs or announcements to further discuss?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Dragon Ball Resurrection of F is in select theaters starting this past Tuesday. Make sure if you're gonna go, get your tickets early. It's been selling out. They've been actually getting a good return and obviously a good review on it, which is good for the future of the franchise. And there was one more. Oh, Fantastic Four. If anybody's interested, comes out Friday. That's all I got.
Okay, can I jump in first with the Dragon Ball? Without spoiling it, I will say that visually, this is the best Dragon Ball Z movie to date, hands down. However,
visually, yeah, but
there's
the rest of that.
It's as good as it looks. There were some things in terms of the story that I felt might have been a bit rushed. There was some key things that make it Dragon Ball, like characters that you don't see, And in terms of the action, the fluidity of the movement, because there was a lot of 3D that you saw in Battle of Gods 1, where Beerus and Goku were fighting. There's a lot more of that in this one. There's a lot of kung fu, a lot of real style movements in it, and it kind of takes away from the traditional speed, over the top Dragon Ball fighting. They do have it in there, with Golden Frieza. And a certain conflict. I'm not gonna spoil a twist at the end, but it's something to the effect where they got to remember, don't stray away from the formula that attracts the Dragon Ball fans. Because when I left the theater, a lot of folks are like, "Yeah, it looked great," However, it's like they felt it was too slow on some segments. Speed up that animation, and I think it would have been cool. But I give it a B+. It's very good. And the US version had a lot of rock and roll, heavy metal during the fighting and stuff.
Actually, you know what? The Japanese actually had its rock and roll type in there as well.
Their own version. Like, when Goku was fighting Beerus in the first one, that theme song that you heard, that was pretty cool. Like,
was cool.
Yeah, but there were some things about the first fight with Beerus that were better than the second film. But the second film did some things that the first one just only touched on, So I highly suggest checking it out.
And just my last piece with that, with the unanswered questions that people may have for Battle of Gods, Dragon Ball Super will be elaborating and dwelling on those questions.
Yeah, it's like the prequel to the movies.
Well, not a prequel. It's the same story, just a retelling, a reimaging.
Yeah, technically, like
we had a movie last year for Dragon Ball that explained how Goku gets the blue hair.
Well, that's gonna be Dragon Ball Super, isn't it?
That's DragonAll Super.
Yeah,
right?
that's the filler, the stuff that explains how him.
They made a whole movie already. That's what.
No, they didn't. No, they
did. We watched Goku become Super Saiyan God by the other Super Saiyans giving him the power.
That's the first one. The second one.
No. That's Battle of Gods. That's just the Super Saiyan God mode.
Yeah, the new base mode.
Right. That's the base form. But the blue hair, which was introduced in Resurrection of F, there was no explanation. And they said that in the actual thing is like it's basically a long story. So you'll see that play out in Dragon Ball Super, which is airing now in Japan.
But you know what? The error with that, I would have waited for the series to come out, because it's just like now you're gonna expect it in the series. Like, okay, this is how he did it. Like, you lose the whole wow factor. Like when I first saw Gohan go Super Saiyan 2, I never knew what it looked like. When Goku went Super Saiyan 3, I didn't know what the form looked like, and I was just like, oh man, I was souped up for it. Now you're gonna be expecting it.
But to counter that, what somebody said in a forum that I was reading today, they made a good point. Do we always want to see a character hit that new level in the middle of a fight just like that? It's like, okay, I'm getting beat up. I'm about to reach this power level. We've seen that already. We've seen that with Gohan. Even with Goku going level 3, and I'm just gonna finish my point off. When he went against Boo, he already had reached level 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, through his training, but we seen him transform, which he already did before, obviously. But with Resurrection of F, it was like, okay, boom, blue hair. We already know these guys achieved it. That's great. Honestly, I don't need an explanation. It looks cool. I'll get the explanation later in Dragon Ball Super. And I think that's the point of Super. Obviously, it gives Akira Toriyama more reason, you know, to put these characters out there and stretch the story. And so I think it has its place, and that'll give us the backdrop and have us watching Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, well, I think that was strategically done so that
exactly.
You know, it's gonna be DVD sales and all that other stuff once the English version comes out. For you gonna buy it.
But that's all I got.
All right, so I'm done.
Does anyone else?
Yes, please. Those of you who own Xboxes, please go on the Microsoft Xbox Live website and go to Xbox One and then go to games or backwards compatibility or something and vote for the games that you want to be backwards compatible. Stop flaming and getting mad at Microsoft. Microsoft has already said if they can make any game backwards compatible, but the developer has to request it. So we got to reach out to these developers.
It's a different license. They have the license for the 360 for that game.
Right.
But on the Xbox One, it's a whole different thing.
Right. And people are like, oh, why is Microsoft doing this? It's not Microsoft holding it up. They've opened the door. I don't know if it's a money thing or whatever, but they have to do it. I'm looking forward to this holiday season. Sony, when you do your conference in Paris, since you skipped Gamescom, I hope to see some more Horizon gameplay, because that will be the game that will make me buy a PS4. Other than that, good job Microsoft for finally giving us some more meat and potatoes. Huge shout out to the staff. You guys are doing a great job.
He's hungry.
What?
You said meat and potatoes.
You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support when I'm here and when I'm not here. Thank you to all the fans for watching. Kadoodle!
Indeed.
Anyone else?
Yes, me.
Yeah.
Man, as much praising as I've done of Microsoft and Xbox and Phil Spencer tonight, I got to ask, who in the hell authorized you motherfuckers to put Halo Wars at the end of the show like that? Like, who the fuck wanted? I never played Halo Wars, the first one.
I like the Halo Wars. Halo Wars is dope.
Anybody saying that they wanted a Halo Wars 2, but they fucking when at the end of that they hyped it up. Like, I was like, ooh, what is this? I'm sitting here thinking, oh man, is it ODST 2 or is it another Reach or what is this? And Halo Wars 2. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
They did well for them, man.
Well, Halo Wars, you know, a piece of history when my former co-producer was on this, or on the old program, we did a review of Halo Wars, and I thought it was fun. You know, it's not for everybody, but yeah, that RTS was
doing it. It's coming out on PC, and I think that's gonna be one of those cross-play titles.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I didn't get into it. I never played it or anything. I just don't understand why they made that be the last game they showed. And you know, it could have been. I'm not mad at them for announcing it or whatever. But come on, now the end of the show, like that though, really. But that's
hey, they're just trying to generate hype for it, you know. So it is.
It was a nice trailer though. It was a nice CG trailer. I like the visuals. It was pretty.
All right.
But I mean, I guess. Teach his own.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Dun, 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 ding.
Okay, I guess that's it. So I guess I'll talk about a little bit of stuff real quick. If you guys haven't known already, SNK Playmore got bought out by a Chinese company called, I think, Leiyu Millennium.
You took my topic.
Well, you didn't talk about it, so you fucked up. Anywho,
I was the one that reported that news on the Facebook page. Ew.
And it's for everyone to look and discuss on, not yours.
I want credit. I found that news.
It says published by, you know, Alex Lexus.
Okay,
you're good.
Yes.
You're good.
Yes.
But I'm still talking about it, so yeah.
Okay.
They got bought out by a Chinese company. Apparently, they're still gonna try to make games, but not in the same fashion as you guys think. They're gonna try to do it on an expanded level with movies, TV show appearances, probably, you know, music and stuff like that, and they're gonna push out games, but there hasn't been no official word from this actual company as of yet. They just recently acquired the license and they're trying to see what they can do with like the actual IPs. They might bring back some old games.
Yeah, you know what? I think that I just wish that Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo picked up the King of Fighters franchise. I think it's over for SNK, you know, or King of Fighters. For King of Fighters, as we know it, it's over.
I honestly wouldn't say that because you're just giving up without even giving the company the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
Just like how you gave up on Metal Gear. So, let's see.
Yeah, because you like that game. Sure.
Well, because it's an actual good game, and you're just looking at it because Kojima's not listed in the game. You hate it. Anywho,
I hate Konami.
Yeah, because of that reason now. There's an Attack on Titan game about to launch very soon for the
You can't
PS3.
make a game like that.
Yeah, I think that's a Sony exclusive. I was a little upset by that, but I wonder how the what's the thing called? Their jetpack hook system. How is that gonna work?
Listen, Attack on Titan is probably one of the best animes that have come out in the last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
One of the best. I love that fucking anime. I'm stuck reading the mangas right now because they won't make any more, you know, cartoons. But the way the show is, you just can't make. There's no way you can make a game that'll be any good with that. The way that show is.
The only way they can actually implement the actual world and the aspect of it, if they make it like Dynasty Warriors, but just make it so the point where you can do 360 actual fighting. That's it. There's no other way.
There's no other way, right? So I mean, I think it's just a bullshit game. It's just a way to make money off of the good
cash cowing it.
Well, I mean, Season 2 is almost upon us, so this is kind of like the incentive. Like, all right, we got the live action. Here's the game along with it. You know. Okay. Destiny has been going through a lot of revamping, a lot of changes within their new patch of the Taken King, which will appear on September 15th. If you guys haven't found out about it, just go to Bungie.net. There's way too much for me to talk about on that, so just go to Bungie.net. There's a lot of going on with the Taken King. If you're still kind of iffy about it, read the changes and see what you guys think about that. Already spoke about the Konami thing. No point to talk about that. Already spoke about the Gears Award thing. When you get the game before December of this year, you'll have the backwards catalog of all the Gears Award games.
Who is it? Because Khalif mentioned it, or was it Noob?
That was me. That was me. I mentioned it.
I'll
take credit for that.
Damn.
High five.
Damn. Let's see. Apparently, this is not really news to me. They just said that you could pre-order the Xbox One chat pad. Useless fucking feature. Don't need it. You can plug in your keyboard. Done. You can
the chat pad is good.
No.
Bullshit.
I don't like
need one for PlayStation.
I don't like the chat pad because you're going backwards now. That's the wrong move because one, you're able to use your smart glass as a fucking keyboard. Use that.
I don't want to go through all that.
Right
No. See, Alex, you're just like, I don't want to say it because it sounds like you're a fanboy, but I'm. Stop. I mean, no, it's not.
I'll back you. I'll back you, Alex.
So now
I think it's good. It's there. It's easy.
I like the chat.
So
they
now,
need to make one for PS4.
So now every time when Microsoft comes out, I'm gonna slap your fucking name and your picture on every product that comes out. Then that's gonna be a podcast special.
Hey, I found out about that today, and I have it for the 360. I'm wondering why they didn't do it on there.
No, it's a useless feature. Look, you have Smart Glass, you have the Xbox One app on Windows 10.
But
you have a fucking keyboard. You don't need this shit.
Look, man, I don't want to bring out my phone and unlock it. And
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all the laziest motherfuckers I know right now. Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? It's like right there.
It's right there on the controller.
Y'all is some lazy motherfuckers.
We're gonna agree to disagree on this.
Y'all just want to spend useless money. Y'all just want to spend useless money on something that you can already have.
I'm trying to do Netflix. I want to search.
Yeah, man. I don't want to go through all that.
You got a keyboard, noob. You have a keyboard, noob. Don't need a fucking chat pad.
So you mean to tell me I have to drop my controller, go here, and then come back?
There's no dropping the controller.
I can just type it in on the controller.
Whatever.
You know how many,
listen,
times my smart glass app had to update and I had to sign back in? And
I never had an issue. I never had that issue ever.
Oh my god.
Nelson, it's a convenient thing. You don't remember. All right, you know I'm gonna give you a spoon of your own medicine. If you don't like it, don't buy it.
There you go. There you go.
All right, that's fair enough.
You know what? I wish the stream could see Nelson's face right now. He just gritted like.
I mean, no, you're right. You are right. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna buy it.
No, it's all good. I'm just trolling. Trolling.
What else is there to talk about? If you guys actually give a fuck, Sony is releasing a new phone that attaches a case that projects the PlayStation 4 screen. If that actually, you know.
You mean like a Solid Snake or?
I'll tell you right now. Like
a hologram thing.
That's the phone I want. I was waiting on Sony to drop another phone so I can get it.
And you're gonna buy it. You're gonna buy it.
Apparently it's a phone, or you could get it separately. It's Sony's new mobile projector for the PlayStation 4. Uses laser technology, autofocus, and free focus modes. Can project up to 120 inches on any surface. 1920 by 720 resolution. HDMI. What the fuck is this?
1920 by 720. What?
It's 720.
Yeah, that's what it says. HDMI, HDMI connection. Apparently there's an ad running in the background. It comes with a speaker. It comes with a built-in speaker, and you can also hook it up to actual surround sound if need be. And
is that a proprietary device? You can't use it on anything else.
As of right now, you can use it for the PlayStation 4. I'm pretty sure if you hook it up to the computer, you can use it for that as well.
I might have to look into that.
But that's also. Let me see if there's anything else to talk about. Nope, everything else is just basically stuff that's happening already that we already know within, you know, Japan, that they're doing the whole mobile market thing, DLC, and all that shit. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. Alright, without further ado, I want to thank everybody for being on the podcast. A lot of news. I know it went a little longer than usual, but given the nature of the convention, I wanted to give it ample time. So make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow our sponsor, our partner, Fullscreen, who's been helping us out immensely. Go to newgamingorder.com, our Facebook page. Check us out on their Nelson's Twitter. And I also wanted to make an announcement. I know that the staff is growing, the company is growing, and our fan base is really going out there. But please, folks, don't just show up anywhere and then just. When Nelson had brought that to my attention, I was very displeased with that, and I even had to catch myself because I made a mistake tonight. But you know, stalking and all that.
He also made a mistake yesterday, but I'll talk to you about that after the show.
on the air.
Damn.
Okay, but yeah. Back on point, yeah. You know, we don't want a Taylor Swift thing, like, you know, crazy stalking fans or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, we're just like you guys. We're gamers or enthusiasts and whatnot. You know, we want to ensure folks' safety. So whatever information is being used to like track folks or like things that we say, you know, just you know, we don't mind. We'll set up a center or a place or up in Rutherford. We can do a meet and greet over there, but don't just show up in our personal stuff. It's not appreciated. And you know, for safety reasons, we want to make sure, hey, you want to reach out to us, shoot us an email, and we'll coordinate meetups. So nothing random. And for the individual that did that, I'm not shaming you, but you know, that should not have occurred. So
more or less, you guys gotta hit the chill button. Just like chill the fuck out. I mean, I understand that you wanna meet or like talk to us in person and get like.
Yeah, we'll coordinate that. But you know, the random folks just coming up to us, that's not cool. So you know,
especially on personal property and stuff like that. That's definitely not the best thing to do. Because mind you, there's a time and place for everything. Just don't do it abruptly without having some information being fled back and forth. You know. But.
Okay, so I don't want to end it on a crappy note, but
I'm gonna say something.
Yeah.
Touching back on what Khalif said about them piling up titles this year, Microsoft looking at next year is Crackdown, Gears of War 4, Quantum Break, Recore, Sea of Thieves, and Killer Instinct Season 3 and Scalebound. That's 7.
And I'm sure there's gonna be another Forza.
And there's gonna be more.
Forza Horizon 3 will probably be next year.
Yeah.
That's 8 already from so you're right, they're lining it up, so they gotta probably they have to put them out this year or it's gonna probably be too much next year.
Yeah, so alright.
Wow.
So with that, New Game in Order, make sure you check us out next week, and since now I'm a little bit better, I'll be bringing back my programming and Saturday morning TV, so check out Chris's stream tomorrow night if he's still doing it, and then
I'm still doing it.
Okay, and then with that, that's all I got. So we'll see you next time. Peace.
All right, and give me 1 second.
We're still alive.
Wait a second.